again and welcome to Japanesey. Today I've come to Derby, to Europe's largest Toyota factory, to meet the managing director, Mr. Mizushima. He's invited me to the Works Canteen where they serve Japanese food, and I'm wondering how that'll go down with the British worker. Mr. Mizushima, hello, I'm Thane Prince.
How do you do? My name is Toshio Mizushima. Welcome to our company.
Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm so excited about being here today.
Yes.
Now, this is apparently the largest Toyota company in Europe.
Yes, this is an assembly plant.
But I believe you've got something new to show me, haven't you?
Yes, this is Avensis.
Oh, wow.
It's more European style.
So the car's more European, but this is still a very Japanese factory, isn't it? Because I believe you serve Japanese food here.
Ah, yes.
In your canteen.
In these Derby areas, we have no Japanese restaurant except our canteen. In our canteen, we can have a Japanese meal. And it's now getting better because canteen staff has just learned how to cook Japanese food.
So you haven't got a Japanese chef?
No,
Not
no.
yet, no, you haven't.
It's a UK's staff.
UK staff, yes.
But they are learning how to cook Japanese food.
How many Japanese staff do you have here?
In here, there are 60 Japanese coordinators here.
And what about English food? Do you like English food?
Ah, yes. Before I came here, I heard UK's food is not so good, but I like fish and chips, and also Jackie potatoes.
Very good indeed.
Very nice.
Trying to eat the Japanese food as often as possible here, and I've always really enjoyed it.
It's good, and lots of people enjoy it. And I think we're quite proud to have this provision at Toyota.
This is an English design or a Japanese design?
English design.
English design.
I often have the Japanese option. It depends really what's on the menu, which is the same as with the English food. We do enjoy the Japanese food, yes.
It's a paint shop and assembly line.
Assembly line.
I like tempura udon very much. Yeah. Sometimes the companies provide us tempura udon. That's very nice.
Gracious me, what a huge office.
Ah, yes. This is an administration office.
I have tried cooking Japanese food at home, but some with more degree of success than others. But it's been an interesting challenge. It's good to get the experience here at work and then try it for myself at home. Friends have liked some of it, but not all of it. It's probably more my cooking.
Very open
So you
to
can
our
see.
members. Everyone can come to see me.
So they can come and see you anytime they want to.
Anytime, anytime.
That's very So no secret telephone conversations
No,
about...
no.
Oh, that's very good. And in your canteen, do you have one canteen for the office staff and one for the...
No, we have just one canteen. Every member can come to the canteen.
It's very sort of egalitarian. It seems quite delightful to me.
I would like to introduce my wife downstairs.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm delighted.
How do you do? Thank you very much for
That's
your...
all right, no trouble at all.
Thank you, thank you. And may I
Hello, how
introduce
do you do? I'm
my
delighted
wife,
to meet you.
Mari.
Mari.
Mizushima.
Mizushima, Mrs. Mizushima. It's a great pleasure. I've been enjoying meeting your husband, who's been showing me around the office.
Yes. I prepared traditional Japanese food today. You come to my house.
You've come all this way to invite me to dinner
Please.
at your house. I am deeply honoured and I would like to accept. Thank you. I would love to come to your house. Thank you very much indeed. Goodbye. I'll see you later on. Thank you very much. Well, Mr. Mizushima is very busy, so I'm going to have to make my own way to the canteen, where I believe James has been practicing his Japanese dishes for me. I hope he's learnt his lessons well, because I'm going to be really interested in what he's got to show me. Prince.
Hi, nice to
You're
meet
gonna-
you.
Good to meet you. You're going to cook me a Japanese dish.
Right.
What's it called?
It's called oyakodon.
And what is it?
It's rice in a donburi bowl with sautéed chicken, egg, and an onion soup mixture mixed in.
Sounds fabulous. Because that's just sautéing off.
That's right, just sautéing it off, put a little bit of seasoning in there,
Yep.
and that should be done in about 3 or 4 minutes now.
Okay, right,
Okay.
so
The stock is soy sauce, sake, mirin, and sugar, and water.
Japanese.
That's a classic
Stock
Japanese
mixture.
stock, yes.
Okay.
So I'll put this on the heat now. I'll put the lid on.
Oh, I've got the lid. Sorry, I've got the lid. Okay,
problem.
yes.
I'll just turn the heat down a little bit on that.
We're just trying to cook that through.
That's it, yeah.
The other things you have here are your spring onions.
And my spring onions and my onions. I'll add that to the broth once that's boiling.
Okay.
And all I do with that, I just cook them until they're soft.
And here we have.
And they're shiitake mushrooms, which
Okay.
are very, very, very expensive. They're like a very strong wild mushroom.
And what have you done to them?
They come dehydrated, so I add them to water, leave them for about an hour or so,
And then just finely diced.
and just finely
Finely
slice them.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
I'll put these over here ready for later.
Okay, thank you.
So how long have you been cooking Japanese food?
Only a short period of time, about 5 months now.
Had you tried Japanese food before you came to Toyota?
No, never, no.
So it's a big learning curve.
It is, yes. Okay, these really ideally don't want to be beaten up too much. You're trying to get the effect of a mixture of yolk and white.
Okay.
So we don't want it
So
beaten up
it's
too
not like
much.
scrambled egg.
No, no.
Okay. And you'll serve this for lunch today?
That's right, yes. Yeah.
Excellent. And how many of the people eating in the restaurant will have the Japanese option?
We have, at least we do about 75 people per day in Japanese. We have a 6 weekly cycle as well, which means we have in all about 30 dishes that we rotate through a 6-week cycle for them, which is similar to
Yes.
the European cooking we do as well.
Okay.
So,
how are we
right.
doing?
That's
This seems to be
getting all right.
boiling.
That's about right. That's boiling okay. That's
Okay.
fine. Okay, just turn that down.
Right. And is this you were talking about the bowl, is this a special bowl?
That's a donburi bowl, D-O-N-B-U-R-I.
And that's where the name of the dish comes from?
That's
so
right,
chicken
yeah.
donburi was always in a bowl like this?
That's right, yeah. There are other dishes that are called donburi as well.
Okay.
Obviously.
But it's the bowl rather than anything else?
That's right, that's right.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
So now that's boiling.
Go to it.
I'll add the onions and the spring onions.
Yeah.
And I'll just let that cook through a little bit to soften them up a little bit. Just turn that back up a bit. That'll take about a minute or so.
Does that look ready for you now?
Yes, that's ready now. Yeah, the onions are softened up, and I can now put the shiitake in.
Can I go for it?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Thanks very much. And what happens next?
Right, I'll just give that a quick stir.
Yep.
Mix the ingredients in, and that's fine.
Okay.
That's now ready to add to the chicken along with the eggs
So this
as well.
now go. Okay. Can we
And
do
that's
it?
just, yeah, I'll get my ladle. Okay,
Yeah.
add that in there.
Looks lovely.
Nice,
Already,
yeah.
yes. It just looked very nice.
We'll add the egg mixture now. So this is a very quick process.
Okay, so I'm
Because the eggs don't really want to be cooked that much. So it's very much like a chicken omelette, you could say.
yeah, absolutely. So it's really sort of thickened the sauce up there.
That's
hasn't
right.
it?
That's right.
It's brought the whole thing together.
This is it.
And you definitely have got bits of white as well as bits
That's
of
right.
yellow.
That's it. And then you serve it on top of your rice in your donburi bowl. Like so. Okay.
Brilliant.
There we are.
Excellent.
There we are.
That looks wonderful.
Okay.
Right, well, I think what I'm going to have to do is try this, aren't I?
some
get
chopsticks.
oh, yes. Right. It's going to be quite hot, so I'm going to take a small piece to start, because I've been caught like this before, you know, with a mouthful of red hot chicken and everyone standing around that. It's lovely. It is about sweetened.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult. It's quite interesting getting used to the idea of sweet eggs.
That's right.
But the soy and the onion balance that quite nicely because
That's
the
right.
onion's quite sharp. And
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this is mine. I don't know what you're eating. Welcome back. I've just arrived at Mrs. Mizushima's house, and if you remember, she offered to cook me a traditional Japanese meal. So here goes. Hello, it's lovely to see you again.
See you again too. Welcome to my house.
Thank you. Shall we go into the
Yes,
kitchen?
please. I wash the rice quickly.
Quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Always. Yes, it's so quickly.
Yes.
And
Starch.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh. And you strain it, yes. This is Japanese rice
Yes.
and special rice for sushi.
Yes. Finish.
Lovely. Shall I get the bowl for you?
Yes.
Okay. The rice has been washed about 20 times till there's almost no starch left in it. And now we're going to put it in the steamer. Okay. And there are 3 cups of rice, and so you're adding 3 cups of water.
Yes.
3 cups of water.
Include seaweed and sashimi.
So we're going to include some, is that kombu?
Kombu, yes.
Kombu seaweed,
Yes.
1 or 2?
Yes.
And this is special sushi rice. This is not a rice you would have except when you're making sushi. And so that goes on.
Okay, start.
Ah, very good. Yes, I can do that. Now then, next we're going to make a beef and potato.
Beef pot.
Potato?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
potato.
called beef pot.
Yes, beef pot.
And in Japanese, what's it called? The name of the dish in Japanese?
Nikujaga.
Would you make this dish with Kobe beef? No.
No.
For those of you that don't know about Kobe beef, it comes from the Kobe region in Japan, and it's a very, very special animal indeed. The cattle, or the beef cattle, are fed beer and their flanks are massaged with sake, and it is said that the farmers sing to their cows, or beef cattle as they need to be called, and the beef it produces has got this very, very even fat in the muscle of the meat, and is highly regarded and extremely expensive and absolutely delicious. Okay, these are some yam noodles.
Yes.
And this is for the beef and potato dish
Yes.
as well. So it's
Yes.
noodles, beef and potatoes.
In the
Includes.
cognac.
Ah, right, yes. Do you need to cook the shiitake?
Yes, boiled.
They're boiled.
And soy sauce and sugar and mirin.
Soy sauce, sugar and mirin.
Yes.
Okay. So we've now got the potato, carrot and the onion in the pan. And the noodles. Yes, okay. And not quite the noodles yet. They're going to go in a minute. Yes? Right. And they're going in now. Right. It's all being stirred around. Would you like me to pass you the beef or not yet?
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Now?
Yes.
Okay. The beef's being distributed. The beef's being distributed around the pan. Okay. Seasoning, shall I hold for you?
Sugar.
Sugar. Well, that's quite a bit of sugar's just gone in there.
Water.
Oh, sorry. And water. So we've got about 3 tablespoons of caster sugar and about 3/4 of a pint of water, I think. No, nothing else from there? That can go down. There I am, back. It's okay. Got my tray. This is
Sake.
sake, Japanese sake.
Okay.
I think you're probably all becoming quite familiar with these ingredients now. Is this one soy?
Yes, soy sauce.
They're used in different combinations and different quantities.
And mirin. Like
And mirin.
sake.
Ah, mirin. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, right. Put these.
20 minutes boiled.
20 minutes boiled?
Yes.
Okay, so we just leave that one now. Good. And the combo comes out.
Yes, comes out.
This is
A little bit.
of rice wine vinegar.
Yes.
That's to just put on the rice to give it more flavour for when it's made into the sushi, because this is the sushi rice we're making here. Okay now?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Like this?
Yes.
Got to get the technique right. This is highly skilled. I believe in Japan it takes about 7 years, doesn't it, to train to make sushi. And I've got about 7 minutes here. So I may not be perfect first time. But apparently if you fan the rice as it cools, it makes the rice much shinier. And that's the look we're going for. I think actually I'll look quite shiny after 7 minutes of fanning the rice. But sorry. It's a vegetable?
Yes.
Or a noodle?
Dried, guard, serving.
And you put it with salt
Salt in the.
and rub it
Yeah, rub it. Soft.
until it's soft. Because when it's dry, it feels a bit like leather, doesn't it?
Yes.
Because here it's very, very hard and
Yes.
stringy, whereas here it's really very soft now. I've got what it is. It's a shredded dried gourd. So I suppose a gourd is a little like a pumpkin or a squash. And so I think it's probably a bitter gourd, shredded dried gourd. The gourd is going to be boiled until it's soft, and it's going to be transferred into the shiitake so as it can absorb all the flavour from the sort of soup stock that the shiitake is cooking in, which, if you remember, is sugar, mirin, soy, and then the actual flavour of the shiitake mushroom. I think we've now got all our sushi
Yes.
ingredients. Thank you. So this is what we're going to make. These are the fillings for our sushi, and you're going to show me how to turn these
Yes.
ingredients into this. It's very, very difficult, and it takes a very long time to learn how to do it, so I want you all to watch very carefully. A sheet of nori onto the bamboo mat. And now the sushi rice is being spread over about 3/4 of the nori. The rice is still just warm. And if you remember, it's quite sticky, so you have to move quite quickly. Actually, I'm feeling quite hungry now. I just suddenly thought, yum, I do so love sushi. And now there's a piece of the omelette.
Yes. Cucumber.
And cucumber. We don't like. And now this is the campia, which is the gourd that we scrubbed and steamed and cooked and then simmered in stock. And finally, some of the shiitake
Yes.
mushrooms that again were simmered in stock. Wow. I've been waiting for this moment all series. I've been dying for someone to offer me a turn at rolling the sushi. So my hands are dry. I'm going to go for the roll. Photograph there. What do you think?
Oh yes, excellent.
You don't mean it though, do you? It's not too bad. It's a little. It's not too bad.
Yes, and
It's not quite the same.
in middle.
In the middle.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Yes, but I haven't got my curl, have I? I think I've got a bit of a dimple. But it's not too bad. I think I better leave it to you. I think you're a little bit better than I am at this. Oh, those look lovely. What a beautiful plate. Bit of a decision there, but I think we're going to go with using mine at the moment. Can't tell the difference at all. Mine are falling to pieces. That's not fair. Oh, the shame, the shame. This is a wonderful food, and it's been a really fascinating afternoon. So I think I have to propose a toast to your wife.
Yes. First of all, kampai. Welcome to our house.
Oh, thank you.
Kampai.
Kampai.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What do you feel?
No, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. And then these I have to eat with my chopsticks, is that right?
Yes.
The plates are from where? Imari?
Imari.
Yes.
And this is
Kyushu.
and it's a Japanese pottery. A
Pottery,
very,
yes.
very famous.
Yes.
Famous and very old.
Well, that's all we've got time for. Thank you again very, very much for having me here. And join us again soon on Japanesey.